Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to watching Chickies, now here on day 75 of our broadcast. And this is the daily show here on Netflix. Netflix. Oh my, I said the wrong thing completely. My morning has been a little bit rushed, so let me start over again. This is the daily show here on Reddit and then later YouTube about the lives and the development of these 3 young chickens. Right before you, in golden brown, we have our little chicken, Kagome, who is an onagadori chicken, which is an endangered breed from Japan. Over there in black, we have our ayam cemeni chicken named Braveheart, who is from Southeast Asia. And right there, in gray, we have our little silkie chicken named Stormy. And the silkie breed originally came from China about 2,000 years ago. And all of these little chickens are one happy little flock. They are all now 75 days old, and they are just doing marvelously. They're one happy little flock, one happy little peep squad, and we have been doing this show every single day of their lives. And hello there, Flippy Birdo. And the chickens are just having a nice little meal together now. Just pecking away at their starter crumble. Hello there, Braveheart, hello. And you can see her daintily picking up all the crumbs right there outside the feeder. And hello there, and Turtle. And the chickies were pretty happy this morning. Lots of happy peeps when we woke them up. Nice little tail wag there, Braveheart. And all in all, they seem to be thriving today. They had a good long while outside yesterday, where they got to just be themselves at their coop, just peck around through the grass. Oh, and hello there, Luna 17134. Always good to see you. There we go, Kagome. Nice little drink of water with a little bit of your food. And it's lovely to see them all together, just eating happily. No fighting with our little flock here. Oh, and I'm Turtle, of course. Hello there, Nicholas. I hope you are having a nice time, just kind of watching the little chickens going about. They're just having a little meal right now, and having a bit of fun, just scratching about. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh yes, Flippy Birdo, they were so tiny on day 1. It's hard to imagine at this point Braveheart being the same size as Stormy, but you know, they were once the same size. What a difference 75 days can make in a chicken's life, especially here early on. Yeah, guys, yeah, you guys are all getting to be such big little chickens. Growing into your body, getting all of these feathers, starting to make some adult chicken sounds. And Woozy23, how much are chickens? Well, you know, they can really vary in costs. The cheapest way to get into chickens is usually by getting newly hatched chickens. They're usually a fraction of the price as a full-grown hen. I find if you're raising chickens to be more like pets, be more sociable, that is a good way to go, because if you're hand raising them, if you're picking them up every day, giving them pets every day, they will respond to you, they'll start to recognize you, and you know, they'll really just be friendly little birds. If you're in it for the eggs, you know, you can get a full-grown bird that's already starting to lay. But in all cases, the best thing to do when you're interested in getting chickens is to first look at your local laws and regulations. There are some places in the United States that will not allow you to have backyard chickens. And so it's always worth just double checking. Oh, and Polarity, thank you for the Wearing is Caring award. That is much appreciated. And it's always lovely to see you and to see all of our old friends. Oh, having a nice drink there, Braveheart. A little beak full. Then head back. Ooh, a little noisy chicken today there. Stormy. Yeah, Stormy, you raised your head. That is your name. And a little honk from our little Kagome. What are you? Are you turning into a goose before our eyes? Oh my, oh my. And Braveheart, well, Braveheart is just doing so well. Just having a little bit of a drink and being calm. Oh, well, these little chickens are always here for a little bit of healing. I was starting to feel a little bit stressed this morning until I came here to do a bit of recording. And they are just lovely little birds, aren't you, Braveheart? Yes, you are. Lovely, lovely. And I see that we have a few more viewers now. So welcome to Watching Chickies, the daily live stream here on Reddit about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. In gray, we have our little silky chicken named Stormy, and Stormy is a little rooster. The silky breed comes from China around 2,000 years ago. They were originally bred, and they are covered with this fine, downy, soft feathers that kind of look like fur. Over here in black, we have our ayam cemeni chicken named Braveheart. And Braveheart is a hen. The ayam cemeni chicken comes from Southeast Asia and is well known for this black coloration that goes all the way down to their organs. And then there, in brown and gold, is our onagadori chicken named Kagome. And the onagadori is an endangered breed from Japan. Oh, and Mika-san, thank you for the Wholesome Award. And yeah, all of these chickens are now 75 days old. They're one cohesive little flock. They have been together their whole lives, and we have been streaming every single day of their lives. If you want to watch from day one, we've collected all of these streams into our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, and there's a link to that in my profile page, as well as a link to our Instagram and our Patreon. And thank you to our lovely Patreons, Gamers Plane, Memento Mori, Lucidity, Xanthe, Terra Birdie, and February Monster for your continued support. And good morning to you all, and it's always lovely just to chat with you guys here in the Reddit comment stream here. You know, I'm always open to just answering questions and talking. And Aaron Schwartzer, well, we believe we do have a little rooster in the form of our little Stormy here, who's doing a little bit of preening and is now, well, kind of identifying as an egg as he tries to go underneath Kagome. There we go. There we go. Of course I could show Stormy a bit closer up. We could even give Stormy a little bit of a cuddle in a bit. And he's just doing a little bit of preening, cleaning his feathers a bit, along with the rest of them. And preening is just the process of which the little birds use their beaks to go over their feathers, clean up a bit. They remove damaged feathers and feathers that are about to molt, and it also helps them get rid of any potential dry skin. And Stormy right here is our little silkie chicken. Right here is Braveheart, our ayam, cemeni, and right there is Kagome, our onagadori. Oh dear, oh dear. And all of these guys are members of our family and friends for life, so they are never going to be eaten, though we wouldn't say no to the donation of a few eggs in the future. Oh, lovely, lovely. And in the future, you know, because it's a little bit difficult to tell the gender of a silkie chicken before they're fully grown, but if Stormy is indeed a little rooster, we will have some hybrid silkie chickens in the future. And all of them are doing so well, taking care of their feathers. You know, they do a lot of preening to make sure that they're nice and clean, but then they also like to take lots of little sand baths. And most of the time, depending upon the weather, they spend the majority of their day outside in their outdoor coop. And then they just come in here to go to sleep at night in their various cubbies. And by the time that they're 6 months old, they'll be starting to sleep outside in their coop as well, because I just want to make sure that they are all nice and fully grown. Oh, there you go. Oh, and Luna17134, yeah, Braveheart will keep her name, even though she is a hen. You know, I think that's perfectly fine. Our little hen can be a brave little chicken. And Twisted Misery 13 asks, are they still squeezing into the same cubby? And yes, they are still all cuddling together at night, though occasionally I have witnessed some of them have some private time when they're in here recording and going into a separate cubby. And James, we live here in the Nutmeg State of Connecticut, and we live in a pretty sort of like suburban city. We have a pretty big yard, and fortunately we are allowed to keep chickens. There we go. Oh, there we go. Lots and lots of preening right now. So one of the things that we do to make sure that our little chickens are on the right track is we do daily weigh-ins. So we're going to do that now, because if a chicken suddenly starts to lose weight, that can be an indicator that the chicken's not feeling very well, that they could be sick, and it's better to know these things ahead of time. And it's a nice way of just kind of seeing how they're growing each day. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put the phone down here, and I'm going to try to pick up the little chickies. These days I need both hands to do this. Here we go. And I'm going to give you your daily weigh-in. Oh, they know what's coming. They know what's coming. Oh, and we're getting some clucking from Braveheart now. I know, big girl, I know. You don't like being weighed in, but it's all right. You just need to stay still for just a sec. Let the scale calm down. And you are 650 grams, which is a 24-gram increase. There you go. So day 75, Braveheart is 650 grams. Yesterday, she was 626. So that is a big jump for our Braveheart in just one day. So let's see now with our little Kagome. Here we go. Lots of support. There you go, Kagome. There you go. Yeah, and we're going to give you some sesame seeds in a bit. And that will be lovely, because you are a lovely little Kagome. There you go. There you go. So you are at 548 grams. Lovely. Kagome can do little sort of super jumps. And Kagome went up 10 grams. She was at 538 yesterday and is now at 548. All right, Stormy, you are up. You are up. Oh, are you going underneath the chair? Oh dear, it's a little chicken chase now. There we go, Stormy. I've got you. I got you. I know, Cheep Cheep. Oh, it's all right. You got lots of sesame seeds to look forward to after this. Oh dear, Braveheart. Oh dear. What are you doing? And it seems little Stormy is now at 435 grams, which is a 10-gram increase from the 425 grams yesterday. Here we go, here we go. There we go. All right, and now I can pick up the... Here we go. Oh, and Bark in the Park, thank you for the 1-Up award. Oh, Caps 2604, thank you for the Take My Energy. And I have found them regularly just regularly kind of taking walks outside sometimes. And outside here, I've had to clean up after them a few times. And in here, we do all of our filming for these daily episodes because we have a much better internet connection. Outside, it can be spotty at best. And they spend the majority of their day just going outside to the coop. Now you might see that they've all kind of focused on me, and that's because I have some of their favorite treat right here in the form of sesame seeds. Hey guys, you want some sesame seeds? Let's go right there on the ground. And you can see they kind of go really quickly right now. Just getting each and every little seed that they can find. They're very quick, very accurate. Oh, there you go. And they just really love these little treats. Oh, and Patim 70, well, I'm glad that you have a little silkie too, a little doppelganger of Stormy. And you know, I like to reward them after weighing them, because you know, they sometimes seem a little bit upset by it. Even though all it just takes is them standing for just a second. Oh, and Stormy's trying to look for more seeds. Stormy is a little fiend for sesame seeds. Oh my, oh my. And now, since we gave them their treat, I can see about picking them up for a bit and just seeing how they are doing today. Oh, Kagome, where are you going? Ooh, a little zoomy there from Braveheart. A little honk. What is going on? What is going on, Kagome? Oh my, oh my. And yes, I have been called the Bob Ross of chickens before. I put a bit of a better chair in here today. So hopefully, you know, my posterior won't fall to sleep while I'm kind of sitting here with them. That other chair was giving me back problems, I think. There we go. There we go, guys. Oh my, chicken chaser. That's what I am right now. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, Kagome. There we go, Braveheart, up there. Oh dear, well, Kagome does not want to be picked up today. So you know what? We are going to focus on our little Braveheart. Oh my, oh my. Come here, Braveheart. I know. There we go. And we could give the chicken, our little Braveheart, a bit of a pet here. She generally is a pretty chill chicken. She doesn't like to make too much noise most of the time. Oh, there we go, there we go. And with a bit of petting, a bit of scritching, she can be a happy little bird. Yeah, Braveheart, there you go. Lovely. And, ICU Boo 13. The chickens mostly live outside at this point. They spend most of their days in their outdoor coop. We bring them in here to do our daily live stream and for them to go to sleep for the night. Otherwise, we can find them out in the yard, in their coop, just going about, pecking about the grass, eating some bugs, and just being lovely little chickens. And Kagome, all of the honking today. Are you identifying as a little goose? Oh my, oh my. Oh, what? What? You're looking at the camera there? Oh dear. And she does kind of like to watch the other chickens as we're filming. And she occasionally likes to hit the buttons. But fortunately, her beak doesn't really register on the touch screen. Otherwise, she would have ended the stream prematurely many times. And all of these little chickens are members of our family and friends for life. So they will never be eaten. And they'll just be lovely little guys here. Oh, there you go. There you go. And Polarity, yes, they are going through a bit of chicken puberty right now. I think Kagome is being a little bit bothered by Stormy, who keeps trying to go beneath her. He really does try to identify as a little egg sometimes. Oh my, oh my. He's tried to kind of assert his authority sometimes with the other chickens, yet they kind of ignore him. Then he tries to go underneath them and be an egg, and they kind of ignore him. Oh, it is tough to be the only little rooster of a flock and be so much smaller than all of the ladies. Oh dear, oh dear. And what are they saying, Braveheart? What are they saying? Yeah? Oh my. I got a few little cheeps from Braveheart there. Yeah? You want to play with the other chickens? A little tail wag there. And just mobs Reddit. I think our little Stormy does just sort of like the comfort and the heat of going underneath another chicken. It's really kind of a trait of a much younger chicken to do that, to want to really be underneath another chicken, which is a little bit odd, but our little Stormy is a bit of an oddball. They all have their own little personalities. Oh, and Sofa Queen Awesome asks, how high maintenance are they as pets? They're very cute. Well, thank you for the cute comment. They are quite lovely little chickens. I would say they were much higher maintenance when they were younger and they were still in the brooder. They required a lot more care. We needed to monitor what the temperature was in their brooder, and they were a lot more needy back then. All the rest of the chickens now are a little bit older. They're a bit more self-sufficient. We can leave them alone for a lot longer. All of the chickens are of the same age, 75 days old. Oh, another lovely tail wag there. And so we can leave them outside in their coop for most of the day. They get a bit nervous when twilight comes, except for Stormy, who's not really bothered by much. And, oh, well, Thicky McNugget, I am so sorry about your chickens. They got eaten by foxes. And that's one of the reasons why we are waiting for our chickens to be fully grown before they do sleep outside on their own in the coop. Oh, and Just Mobs Reddit Stormy is just a big child. I love him. Oh, yes. He is such a little cute rooster. And a Twisted Misery 13, Stormy will always be a fluffy little chicken. Hello there, Kagome. There you go. There you go. Yeah? Oh, no. Yeah. Want to sing again? Oh, that's much better than honking. A bit of singing. Oh, yes, that is lovely. Yeah. And Super Sassy Cat Lassie, thank you for the Wholesome Award. There you go, little Kagome. Yeah, I know. I know. And Kagome's tail has started to get quite long over the past few days. Yeah, I know. What were the other chickens saying to you? Yeah? Oh, dear. Right to the other shoulder, eh? Oh, well, it's okay. You're with Dad now. You're with Dad. Yeah. Oh, that's a lovely song. That's a lovely song. Well, you are a lovely singing little chicken. You are. So maybe we can see now. If you just hold on just a second. Can you hold on just a second there? Okay, we're going to try to pick up Stormy. Yeah, okay. I know you need to stand up for this because you're going to go onto my back as I do this. All right. Let's see about picking up our little Stormy. And then usually when we do this, Braveheart will just come across and say hello to us. Oh, there we go. Hello, little Stormy. Hello. Look at your little punk rocker hairstyle there. Such a lovely little rooster. Oh my. I'm going to need to get you little hair ties soon, just to keep all of this fluff right out of your eyes. Oh, and Coria Light, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Oh, and Kagome, you're right by my ear. Oh, but you have such lovely little songs, so that's all right. Yeah? Yeah, that's you on screen. You can see you. You can even see your lovely brown eyes. And there's a little chicken yawn there. Because our birds can get a little bit sleepy when I just talk to them in this nice, quiet voice. And just Mom's read it. Yes, Stormy is the one with extra toes on his feet. Silky chickens very often have 5 toes on each foot. Most chickens usually just have 4. So there's a little chicken fact for you. Stormy does really like getting his feathers right here kind of styled into a mohawk. There you go. You look ready for the concert now, Stormy. You got all these lovely pin feathers here, just growing in. Oh, lovely. There you go, Stormy, my little ball of fluff. Lovely, lovely. And, you know, Stormy's little extra toes, I'm not sure if they do much for him walking around. You know, he does look just like a silly ball of fluff most of the time as he's going about his day. I've seen him occasionally try to do a few pecking motions to assert his authority over the bigger ladies. But considering that, you know, they're so much bigger than him, they don't really pay him much mind. So I don't think you're ever really going to become a leader there, Stormy. You'll just have to be a good big boy. And Elijah Morningwood asks, is there anything you can do with shed feathers? I know Lauren was thinking of making a dream catcher or something with some of their feathers. We do have quite a collection these days. Oh, and Flippy Birdo, your 2 birds know how to sing the Andy Griffith a show theme. Well, that must be lovely to hear. And Ragnarok 101 asks, am I Irish? Well, I do have some Irish, Scottish, and English background. Fun fact, we've been able to trace my family back far enough that one of my Irish ancestors was in an army that killed one of my English ancestors. So I'm sure, they would have found my existence very funny. Yeah, that is kind of funny there. Yeah, Kagome? Yeah, that's you on camera. And she can kind of see herself on the screen now. Sometimes I wonder if she's singing to herself. She's saying, who is that pretty bird? Who is that pretty bird? And someone wants me to talk in a Scottish accent. Oh my. It's kind of hard to do right on the spot. I'll have to have a think about that. Sometimes I can try to do a bit of a Geordie accent, like why ayam, something like that. Oh, and the last rookie. Thank you for the Platinum Award. That is much appreciated. And I am, I was originally born in Tokyo, Japan, and I am British and I am American. So I am kind of all over the place, which can lead to my accent being a little bit odd. There you go, there you go. Oh, and Kick Cassidy, thank you for the Take My Energy Award. And occasionally, you do get pooped on when you have little birds. Kagome's actually been pretty good about that the past few weeks. Whenever she's pooped, she's managed to not get it on me. So I'm not sure if she's doing that on purpose or it's just been one happy accident. Yeah. Is it a happy accident, or are you trying to protect Dad from your poop? Oh my. And Cloaked249, thank you for the Take My Energy Award. And Killa JH asks, how is that chicken so calm? And chickens can be very calm little creatures. Oh, and JS Steele, thank you for the Take My Energy Award. Oh, and like I predicted, our little Braveheart came to join our flock in some cuddles. There you go. There you go, my Braveheart, our biggest little bird. She wanted to cuddle with all the rest of us. She saw everyone else was with Dad, so she just had to join us. Oh, and okay, Faithlessness 889, thank you for the I'd Like to Thank Award. And yes, all of these little birds are members of our family and friends for life. So they'll never be eaten. They'll be living long, happy, and healthy lives if I have anything to say about it. And Izanami, when I first wore my hat, I did get some very interesting reactions from the chickens. I think mostly about wanting to jump on my head. But other than that, not too much in the way of reactions. CM Speed, thank you for the Heartwarming Award. And Gastror, thank you for the snack. And, all these little chickens are very calm. They are very friendly. And that's mostly a result of us hand-raising them from day one. We pick them up every day. We give them lots of little pets and lots of love. And that way they kind of grow up to know that we aren't a danger to them. They really do like the sort of warmth, the interaction of just being with people. And chickens can be very warm little creatures there. And I do use a very soft-spoken voice when I'm with the chickens as a way of just keeping them nice and calm. There we go, Kagome. And we could see Kagome kind of inspecting her feathers there and just doing a little bit of preening. And for those of you who might have missed it before, welcome to Watching Chickies, a daily live stream here on Reddit in which we watch the lives and the development of these 3 young chickens. Right here on my shoulder, we have Kagome, our onagadori chicken, and the onagadori is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan that's well known for the mutation it has that causes the roosters of the breed to never molt their feathers. And as a result, they can have these very long tails that go out for about 20 feet or about 6 meters. There we go. And right here on my lap, oh, sorry about that, Braveheart, we have Braveheart, our ayam cemeni chicken. And the ayam cemeni is a breed from Southeast Asia that's well known for this black coloration that goes all the way down to their very organs. And then right here, peeping kind of softly, is our one little rooster. And this is a silky chicken named Stormy. Stormy has this nice wild little hairstyle, and like all silkies, is covered in this fur-like feathers. They were originally bred in China about 2,000 years ago, and they are lovely little birds. And all of them are just doing so well. They are one happy little flock and little happy members of our family. Oh, and Savings Virtual, thank you for the I'd Like to Thank award. And you know, all of these little chickens are just doing so well. We've been streaming every single day of their lives. They spend most of their days now outside in their outdoor coop. And after today's broadcast, that's exactly where they'll be going. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. And I just talk really calmly, and they kind of respond to that. They can even fall asleep right here with Dad as I'm giving them lots of pets. And all of these chickens actually were vaccinated when they were hatched. They were vaccinated for something called Marek's disease, which is a disease that unfortunately affects chickens worldwide. It can be caught by breathing in infected bird dander, and unfortunately it can kill a lot of young little chickens, which is why, you know, we had them have the vaccine. There you go. There you go. And hello there, Amelia Pie 92. There we go. And you know, it's myself and my partner Lauren that takes care of these little birds. We've been raising them since day 1, and they are now 75 days old. There we go. There we go. And they do enjoy lots of little pets. Little Stormy here is most likely a rooster. Over here, Braveheart is a hen. And right there on my shoulder, we have little Kagome, who is another hen, who's getting to be a sleepy bird. You almost fell asleep there. You smacked me in the face with your beak there. It's okay. She does like to sing sometimes. Yeah, you do. Do-do-do. Want to sing some more? Sometimes she does little Beethoven notes. Oh dear, oh dear. And in the future, you know, if our little Stormy does indeed be proven to be a rooster, we might end up with a bunch of hybrid chicken that would all be half silky. So we would have lots of fuzzy little chickens. There we go. And, you know, for those of you asking me to read bedtime stories on our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, where we have collected all of these streams, I have actually released the next episode of Richard Reads. in which I read a classic Japanese folk tale called The Tongue-Cut Sparrow, and that came out last night. So if you want to give that a listen, then that can be a good time. It's been fun for me going through some of these old Japanese fairy tales and folk tales because I kind of grew up with them. And some of them are like half remembered in my head, and just reading them again is quite a lovely experience. Oh, there you go, Braveheart. There you go. And zooming in the halls. Well, maybe in the future. Lauren might be in the video, though generally speaking, she tends to prefer to be on the other side of the camera. When I do a Richard Reed's episode, she's kind of like my de facto director and videographer. Ooh, Braveheart is just doing a little bit of preening to Stormy's feathers. Oh my. And occasionally you see this behavior from the little flock. They not only preen themselves, but they can preen their friends. And yes, Flippy Birdo, a fluffy onagadori chicken would be beautifully goofy. Oh my, oh my. And Claire, 89. Yes, the chickens are getting along well together. And, I don't see much in the way of arguments. Occasionally I see them kind of do a little bit of running, some zoomies. I see them preen each other. And the only time I ever see them ever really getting upset slightly is if one of them jumps without looking and kind of lands on another chicken. Other than that, they all get along pretty well. And Izanami, yes, I have been thinking of, making a little children's book series about the Chickie adventures. Maybe doing a bit of readings on the channel about that. That could be fun. The Adventures of Braveheart, Stormy, and Kagome. Probably have it set when all of them are just going to bed after Mom and Dad puts the lights out. There you go, Braveheart, and we see one happy little hen here, getting her pets, and just starting to slowly drift off to sleep. And the Swing Kid 3893, we actually haven't given our chickens watermelon yet. That is on the list of treats that we are planning to give them when they're a bit older. So far, they've kind of shunned things that aren't really bite-sized for them. They really like just things that they're able to eat very quickly, anything a bit too big, and they really don't have the time of day for it. Do you guys? You're so picky. You could be picky little chickens. I'll look forward to the day where you guys eat watermelon. Yeah. Beautiful songs. What, you don't want to see that other bird on the screen? That's you. That bird is you, Kagome. Yeah. And she's just settling in now. Yeah? Are you settling in? No? Oh dear, oh dear. Well, what do you think about that, Braveheart? All the little complaints that Kagome gives? Where you are just a little angel here. So quiet. Oh dear, oh dear. Hello there, Braveheart. Hello. Oh. Yes, I'll keep giving you pets. I'll keep giving you pets. There you go. I think Kagome's dandruff problems are getting a little bit better. This is a bit less dandruff than before. I think some of it might have actually been from Stormy when he was flapping about. And the chickens can release a bit of bird dandruff whenever they're doing preening, because all of these feathers coming in after they molt and new ones come in can cause a bit of dried skin to happen. Yeah. What you looking at, Braveheart? Those are just some hairs on my knee. Nothing to be afraid of. Oh my. Yes, Kagome? You keep going from shoulder to shoulder. You want more attention? I only have one hand while I have this phone. Oh my. A lovely song. And the Swing Kid, 3893. Now that they have this playroom and they have their own window, they don't really need the UV light, though we also give them a light there in the corner as a way of just giving them a little bit more light when they're in this room. And we turn that off when the sun goes down. There we go, Braveheart. There we go. And Bitbo, yeah, you could feed me book names if you want for future little adventures. There you go, Braveheart. And Stormy, you're just so calm right here on my lap, you know. I didn't pet you for such a while, but you've just been patient, waiting here, never moving, and just waiting for Dad to help you out. A tiny peep peep. Are those your fuzzy little feet down there? Oh my. Oh, and there's that extra toe I was talking about, if you can see them right there. Little dinosaur toes. Hello there, Stormy. Thank you for giving us a good look of your little feet. Yeah. Our shaggy little chicken. So like a sheepdog there now. All of these feathers getting in the way of your eyes. I'm going to have to find a little black hair tie for you, or maybe a nice little pink one. Which one would you like? It could be your choice. I could put a bunch of hair ties right in front of you, and then you can choose them. There you go. There you go. And Stormy's feet, well, yeah, they're pretty big. You know, he needs them for balance purposes. And what you looking at there, Braveheart? You looking at your food? You a little bit hungry now? Oh, and we can all live as one. Thank you for the excellent award. Oh, 2 of them. Oh my, oh my. And you say birds are amazing and intelligent creatures, and also sensitive, despite some awkwardness and foolery. And I would definitely agree with that sentiment. Oh, there we go, there we go. And the Swing Kid 3893 says, is it normal for an aggressive rooster to have fuzzy feet and jump onto chickens' backs? Well, Stormy only jumped onto Braveheart's back about once. And even then, Braveheart barely kind of noticed it because our Stormy is such a small little bird. He's definitely calmed down since he did that. I think he might have noticed that the other birds really don't respond to that aggression. It's much nicer to kind of win them over with a little bit of honey than vinegar. Since then, our little Stormy seems to be more identifying as an egg than a rooster. Oh my. Well, Claire89, I hope the rest of your day at work goes well. And we'll see you again soon. There you go, Stormy. There's your mohawk. Lovely bird. And what are you doing, Kagome? I felt you just preening the back of my head so much. How long is your tail getting now? It is getting so long. So long for a little hen. It is. Some days you make me worry that you might be a rooster, but then you really just walk around like a little chicken, like a little hen. so then I feel a bit better. Oh, and I think Braveheart is wanting to have a little bit of a snack. We've almost been going an hour now. And you know, that is a brilliant reminder to people that after an hour, it is a good idea to kind of stand up and take a little stretch. So if you, there we go, Stormy, there we go. So if you've been kind of going with us the entire time, watching this stream, now is a good time to just make sure to stand up